Good morning, my loves. Happy Monday. It is a glorious Monday morning here at the lake. The sun's coming up. It's a little bit before 5 a.m. Me and my cohort, Finn the cat. It's important. Summer's here. And kids are out of school. Kids are having fun. It's important to keep them safe. They can still have fun. They can still be kids. But let them be safe kids. Don't just turn your kids loose. I live at an apartment complex. Parents literally turn their kids loose. The parents go to work. They have no idea what their kids are going to do all day. They don't care. These are kids from 7 years old on their own. There is a playground. There's a park across the street, a busy street. There's a lake here. There's a lake on the other side of the street. Parents don't care. Go play. Really? You don't know who your kids might be encountering, who your kids might be playing with, who they're talking to, who they're chatting with. Please keep your child safe this summer. Know who they're with. Have an adult, a responsible adult, monitor your child. Yes, that might mean a babysitter, but a lot of times that's what neighbors will do for neighbors if you ask. Doesn't hurt to ask, does it? I know a lot of single parents don't have the money to pay for a babysitter, so they trust their kids to be good. Seriously? Just talk to a neighbor. Talk to somebody that's going to call and check on your child. Stop by and check on your child periodically. Your child is worth it. Your peace of mind. I would flip out. Being a parent today, no, I'm too much of a helicopter parent, I guess. It just wouldn't work. I know a lot of families, their kids get to go to camp. My granddaughter went to one camp already. She's getting ready to go to another, to a volleyball camp. Busy young woman. But she has been taught who to trust, what to do, safe space, safe words, everything. And she's 13, so she has a lot of common sense. A lot of kids don't. A lot of parents never talk to their kids. They just send them off to camp. Yeah. Camp can be wonderful. It can be enlightening and enriching and fun and have the best memories ever. And it can also be very scary and traumatic, filled with bullies, sexual abuse, assaults, attacks, a lot of things. Check out the camp before you send your child off to camp. Talk to your child. Make sure your child is emotionally ready for camp. And talk to them about things that they might encounter. And that it's okay to call you and say, come get me. Because, yeah, you want to have your time and you want your kids to have a safe summer at camp. But the most important thing is for your child to be safe and for you to keep them safe, even when they're at camp, even when they're at Grandma and Grandpa's or Aunt Mary and Uncle Billy Bob's. It doesn't matter. Talk to them. Let them know people cannot touch you. People can't do certain things. They can't say certain things. And if they do, say no. And if no isn't enough, go to an adult you trust. And if, God forbid, the person hurting your child is the person they're supposed to trust, let them know they can call you and you will come get them immediately. Without judgment, without an argument, without, what do you mean? Trust your child. When they say, I need help, I'm scared, something happened, trust that. Trust that. Just think back to when you were a child. If there was ever a time in your life as a child when you needed an adult to believe you, when somebody was touching you, they'd done something to you, they hurt you, they scared you, and you went to somebody, you went to a parent, and you said this happened. And how did they respond? Oh, you're fine. They wouldn't do that. Oh, please, go play. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, now they can be like that once they're drinking. Well, now they've been like that their whole life. Just stay away from them. No, those aren't options. Listen to your child. Say, I believe you. It's okay. I'm on my way. That's what your child needs to hear. Keep your child safe. Give your child swim lessons. Please. You don't know the situation that they may encounter. I'm about to yawn. Sorry. Somebody who shall remain nameless kept me up a lot last night. Give your child swim lessons so that they know how to deal with swimming pools, with going to the lake. I can't swim. I took swim lessons, didn't work, and I do not put myself in a position of being in a pool. I don't, everybody has, I don't want to say friends because a friend would not do this to you. Everybody knows someone that, thinks it's funny to push somebody in a pool. Oh, fine, you'll swim. Everybody automatically swims. No, honey, they don't. That's why people drowned. So don't allow your child to be around. Do not drink my coffee. To be around those people. Don't do that. Don't do that to your child. Don't say, oh, fine, you're going to learn to swim and toss them in the lake. Yeah, some people, it works. Other people drowned. Seriously. Be smart. Protect your child. Know who your child is going camping with. Who they're going to the lake with. When my son was growing up, he went to the lake with a family, and I gave very strict instructions. I was reluctant. Helicopter mom here. I was reluctant for him to go. No. I knew the parents. I knew them very well. No, he'll be fine. I do not want him on a jet ski. I do not want him skiing. He can swim. He's not a great swimmer, but he can swim. Yeah, everything that I said was ignored. He had a wonderful time. He came back and told me wonderful stories, and I was furious because I entrusted these people to follow my instructions, and they didn't. Well, that's between me and the parent. My child, I think, he was maybe 12 at the time. I can't get too mad at him. But I was pretty upset with the family. So know who you're sending your child off to, that you can trust them to follow your instructions. That if you send your child to a sleepover, somebody's not going to be, watching porn in another room or doing drugs in another room, drinking in another room, offering these things to your child. Know who your kids are going to be around. If your child's going to a friend's house, ask the parent. Don't just assume they're going to be the only ones there. Ask, are y'all going to be home all evening? Well, no, they're going to have so-and-so babysit. Really? Is this somebody you know? Think about it. You're entrusting your child to someone. Keep them safe. Talk to your child. It's summer, and a lot of parents, you turn your kids loose, and they're going to eat at a neighbor's house. Make sure, that, how can I put this? Make sure that the neighbors know if your child has allergies. That your child can't have peanut butter, that they can't have strawberries. Make sure that they have access to an EpiPen. Just be smart. Know about heat stroke, heat exhaustion. You can't just let your kids out and lock the door. Not in, here in Arizona. Yesterday it was 112. Today it's supposed to be 112. What would happen if you did that? No water, just go play. Some bad things might happen. Your child might end up in the emergency room. Your child might end up in the morgue. Heat exhaustion, heat stroke. Know what they are, know the signs, know the symptoms. Let your child come in every hour, cool off. If it's over 100 degrees, let them come in more frequently. I wouldn't let them go out. There's things they can do in the house. They can do a jigsaw puzzle. You can watch a movie together. There's things you can do. Teach them to cook. Teach them to bake. There's fun things that you can do. But just please keep your child safe. I know I'm droning on, and it's just because I care. I care about kids. I care about parents. Some parents don't have the tools to be a good parent. You know, you live what you learn. Your kids live what they learn from you. You live what you learned from your parents. They lived what they learned from theirs. A lot of that's generational trauma. A lot of that might be poor parenting skills. Parenting skills can be learned. It's a learned behavior. Get rid of the old, nasty, stupid, toxic habits. Learn healthy ways to protect and love your child. They're worth it, and so are you.